I can't wait to open this. Really excited about this. It's really cool how it's come about, so we'll get into that as well. What is up? My name is Brad and this is Operation N64. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, in this series we're trying to build an N64 collection starting off with just £10. By using our charity shops, our car boots, our Facebook marketplace, looking for stuff for cheap that we can sell for a profit to build a game fund to buy N64 bangers. Now, as you can see guys, I'm not where I normally am. I've got to the point in the game room build where I can no longer film in there. If you are following the channel, I've got a series going on where I'm building out my games room. So if you haven't watched it already, go check it out. I'll stick a link below. But yeah, I'm currently building the games room. It's got to the point now where I can no longer film in there. So I've had to move inside the house and I've made a little setup here. And we've got the whole N64 collection here. And looking at it like this, yeah, man, I'm super proud. Like, I can't believe I've done it. Like this, looking at it all together like this. I mean, on the shelf in the games room, it kind of got lost, but right here, all on this bit here, it's just crazy. I can't believe I've done this with just £10. And also, I always forget, we picked up a complete in-box console as well out of that £10 fund. So 21 games, complete console, all starting off with just £10. It's crazy. I can't believe I've done it. I'm well proud. So having said all of that, we still haven't completed the operation. Operation N64 is very close, but not quite complete. We've got another 4 games on the list. So we still need to get out there and build a game fund so we can go buy these games. We left off in the last episode with a fund looking like this, and we've made a couple of sales. So the first thing we sold was this manga anime DVD. We actually picked it up in like episode 4 or 5, where we found a full collection, someone's full collection of anime or manga. Always get confused which one it is. But yeah, full collection of DVDs we found in the charity shop, and this one's been sitting for like a year, but it finally sold. So we sold Dramatic Murder for £7 plus postage. We also sold Sonic Advance 3 for the Game Boy Advance. We sold that for £13 plus postage. We sold that Robin of Sherwood DVD box set for £24.99 plus postage. And the last thing we sold was that WWE, the True Story of WrestleMania, that brand new DVD box set. We sold that for £9.99 plus postage. So after fees and everything, that's a grand total of this to add to the game fund for a grand total of this. I hope I'm pointing the right way. I get a bit confused looking at myself. But yeah, this to this, whatever. Anyway, we need to get back out there and try and find some more to build up that game fund so we can buy the last 4 games on the list. So let's go. What is up guys, we are back with another episode, and the first place we hit this week was a recycle centre, and this Real Robots or Real Robots really struck nostalgia with me. I feel like I had this when I was little, or my dad did, and we built this little robot. I don't know, it hit me in the nostalgias. I also saw this cool Simpsons skateboarding, like remote control skateboard, I believe it is. 15 quid though, a bit too expensive. And then they had some Xena Warrior Princess VHS. Kind of tempted to pick these up. And then I also saw this Creepshow VHS, which I think I definitely should have picked up. When I opened it, it did have a little bit of mold on the tape, but I still think I should have picked it up. Hindsight, hey, hindsight. I then popped into town, a couple of charity shops in town. They hide some good DVDs in this bottom drawer, a couple of box sets, Nightfall here and The Outpost. Yeah, nice to have this little hidden gem in the bottom drawer that I don't think a lot of people know about. So yeah, great to find a couple of DVDs in there. Wasn't sure what this was. I think it's Stand Up. Initially I thought it was something else. So yeah, I paid £4, 5p for these two, and yeah, there's some decent trading. Stopped at the charity shop on the way home, flight simulator here. I picked up a PC Concorde simulator before, and it had a decent bit of resale value. So yeah, I'm always having a little gander at any of these PC flight simulators, just in case there is some value there. Then this charity shop here had a couple of DS games. They had a sealed DS game in here as well. But yeah, pulled out the interesting looking ones. None of them had value, but I did find something else in here which was kind of cool. The thing with this particular charity shop is there's no damn signal, so it's a right nightmare to look things up, but I try my best. So yeah, this is the box set I found, T25, solid box set. And this sealed copy of CSI, Dark Motives. back in what was my favourite place. It's not such a great hit anymore. I don't know whether a lot more people are going there, or they've definitely started pricing things a bit more in here. Not so much the games. Games are still £1.50 a game, but the toys and stuff, I've been noticing that they've been pricing them up a little bit. Like maybe they've been doing their research, but it's still a good place to go. I still enjoy going there because you do find the games here and there. So yeah, still worth going, but just not as successful here as I used to be. And yeah, unfortunately, one of the games just wasn't in the case, which was a shame. But I did pick up a couple of games, so it's not all bad. Then headed over to the toy section, and they had these set of headphones here, like brand new in box. I think they had £4 on them. But when I looked them up on the CX app, that's how much they trade in, or how much they sell them for. I think £4. Nice red dwarf box set here. I paid £3 for this, and I think it trades in for like 7 or 8, so not too bad. And some games on the shelf here. I did pull out a couple of interesting ones that I might have added to the collection. £2 on this Bounty Hunter here. They have Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Very cool game. And I did have a little flick through the other games as well. Right guys, so I'm just on my way to do a Facebook Marketplace pickup. I haven't done one for ages, and it's nothing crazy, but it's free, and my favourite price tag is free. So let's go. Right guys, we have secured the package, these Zelda manga books. Yeah, very cool. I'll show you closely later on. Now on my way back, there's a charity shop, so it'd be rude not to. Let's go. So after that pickup, we headed to the charity shop again, and they had a few more games in here. A load of PS3 titles, some platinum editions as well. A couple of Batman games. I did pull them out to have a look, but unfortunately no value here. If I'm missing anything, let me know, guys. But yeah, nice to see a couple of different games that weren't there at the beginning of the week. But yeah, I did have a little look through. But we will catch you back in the house. And we are back in the house. Obviously, we're not in the games room at the minute, like I said. But we've had a pretty decent week this week, considering I'm spending the majority of my time now in the games room, trying to get it done, trying to get to a point where we can, start putting it together properly. But yeah, that's where I've been most of the time. So the hunting has definitely taken like a second fiddle to it. I have picked up a decent amount of stuff, considering. And we also have this parcel that I want to get into. I can't wait to open this. Really excited about this. It's really cool how it's come about, so we'll get into that as well. But we spent a total of £14.50 this week, so we can deduct that from the game fund. And there's a bit of a reoccurring theme. A lot of this stuff is DVD box sets, so yeah, very cool to make a decent bit of money from box sets. There's definitely value in them, so don't overlook them. Now, the first thing we picked up was 2 box sets. We paid £2 each for them. And the first one is this Nightfall, Seasons 1 and 2. This looks like something I might enjoy. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever watched this. Looks like the Knights Templar, that sort of thing. And I do love me some Knights Templar and that medieval sort of stuff. Yeah, so let me know if you've watched this and if it's any good. But I paid £2 for it. They give you £4 trade-in, and I think they sell it for like £8. The next one, never heard of it ever. But apparently they made 4 seasons of it. And that is The Outpost. Yeah, so there's 4 seasons. The Outpost seasons 1 to 4. This is the complete set. I paid £2 for this. Now, CEX sell it for £35, and they give you £17 trade-in. So yeah, keep an eye out for this. Kind of gives me like Xena Warrior Princess vibes, that sort of thing. Let me know again in the comments if you've watched it, if it's any good, if it's worth a watch. Obviously, it's nice to know. Yeah, The Outpost, the whole saga, £17 trade, £35 value, not too bad at all. The next pickups were, again, another box set. This one's a little bit more difficult to look up because it doesn't have a barcode, but it is this T25 Focus, Get It Done. The Sean T, like DVD workouts. I remember doing his, what was it called? He had another box set and there was like loads of DVDs to come with it and like a plan to do which one on which days. Can't remember what it's called now, but these are solid. These are really solid, man. So yeah. Anyway, I paid, I think, £2 for this and it sells on eBay for about £20. So yeah, not too bad at all. Keep an eye out for it. It comes with like a nutrition plan and everything. It comes with basically everything you need if you want to do your workouts from home in front of the TV. But yeah, like I said, Sean T is solid, man. So yeah, if you've ever had a go at this, you'll know what I mean. He was sweating buckets. But yeah, £2 into 20. First fail, well maybe, is this CSI Dark Motives. It's brand new and sealed. That's why I picked it up. But I have had a look around on eBay and stuff and it just doesn't sell for anything. So a bit of a fail. But if I can get my £1.50 back, I'll be happy. Next one is another couple of games here. We picked up Carnival. Funfair game for the Wii. It is semi-sealed, sort of coming open. I paid £1.50 for it and I'm sure it trades in for £3. And the other one is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I actually really enjoyed this one. I love the underground fighting that you could do. Yeah, really enjoyed it. This again I paid £1.50 for and I'm sure they give you a £3 or £4 trade, so not too bad. Another game here, it is Metal Gear Solid 4. Again I paid £1.50 and I believe they give you £4 trading on it. I think that's more than they used to. I'm pretty sure I've overlooked this game multiple times because I didn't think it had any sort of value, but £4 trade, I think, it's not too bad. And you've guessed it, another DVD box set here, and that is the Red Dwarf. This is the complete series, series 1 to 8, all 52 shows. It's all in there. Who watched Red Dwarf back in the day? You smeghead.
Because he's such a smeghead.
Curry and all of that sort of stuff. I actually used to like this when I was younger. I think my dad's a big fan. But anyway, paid £3 for it. I think they give you £7 trade and they sell it for £15. And the last pickup, you probably saw, I went and picked this up on Facebook. It was free. And that was the selling point for me. And the fact that it was literally like 2 minutes around the corner. And there was a charity shop on the way back. I couldn't leave them behind. Now, I initially picked them up because I thought they were cool. And they look cool on the shelf. But realistically, I'm never going to read them. And that is the Zelda Twilight Princess. You've got 1 to 6 here. Can you see that? It's a bit dark, isn't it? Yeah, 1 to 6. Yeah, like I said, they were free. And I'm sure like a single copy is going for about 7 or 8 quid. So if I could get, I don't know, 30 quid maybe, 35 quid for that, it's not too bad considering, like I said, I paid nothing for them. Yeah, very cool. I do like the art style on them. That's why I was tempted to hold on to them. But realistically, I'm never going to read them. So yeah, I'll probably sell them on. Very cool. And that is all the pickups this week. Like I said, I've not been going out a great deal. So to pick this match up, I'm pretty happy with it. So let's get into this box. I'm super excited about this box. I love how it came about. It's very cool. But basically, if you'd watched my last video, you would have seen that I picked up a couple of PS3 essentials for Callum over at the Retro Ghetto. And while we were in conversation, we came to an agreement to make a trade. He offered me something. When I saw it, I said, yes, hell yeah, I want that. And we made a trade. So he had his games, which I'll show you now.
Ah, yes, they definitely do play the CEX lottery. I know what this is. Okay, so these have come from Brad. Shout out to B-Rad. I've mentioned this channel before. I really enjoy Brad's channel, especially like his building a game room. Brad's building a game room from scratch and he's doing it all by hand. So yeah, really enjoying that. I'll put a link to his channel below. Brad was also on holiday recently. Everyone's going on holiday. I feel like I'm missing out. I think he was in Malaga in Spain. And he went to a game and a CEX and he found a couple of titles for me that I need for my collection as well. So he firstly found for me One Piece Pirate Warriors. So we got One Piece Pirate Warriors 2 earlier in the video. So I think that's both the Pirate Warriors games. And another Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja game, right? So we now have Ultimate Ninja 2 and 3. So yeah, that's absolutely awesome. Top man, Brad. I appreciate that. And yeah, like I say, make sure you go and check out Brad's channel. I have sent Brad something in return as a thank you. I won't tell you what it was. I'll let him show that on his channel. But yeah, absolutely top man.
Yeah, he seems very happy with the games I sent him. And I'm sure I'm going to be over the moon with this. So let's get it open. And here it is, guys. I'm sure you can tell what it is already. Very well packaged. Cheers, Callum. Appreciate that, mate. This looks fantastic. And it is WCW versus NWO World Tour.
It's WCW versus NWO World Tour. GamePro calls it one of the fall's hottest titles. Game Informer says it's the end-all, be-all of wrestling, featuring over 20 of WCW's and NWO's top wrestlers, a 4-player battle royal mode, and up to 40 moves per wrestler, including signature moves and foreign objects, all on Nintendo 64. Call now, 1-800-WCW-8661, or send $69.95 to the address on your screen. Also available wherever video games are sold.
Really, really nice condition. Now, this is just a box and manual, but to pick up a cartridge is like £8, I think, and it's pretty ready, available in CX. But yeah, very happy with this. Look at the condition on it. It is minty. I'm sure he picked this up from like a toy fair or something. Let's open it up, just have a look at the manual and everything. There is the manual. This thing has never been looked at. Look at it. Oh my gosh, what a banging manual. Sting. Very, very cool. We've also got the precautions booklet. This thing is in banging condition. I really appreciate it, mate. And there it is. This thing is in fantastic condition. I actually love the stickers that are on it. Win a trip for 4 to see WCW in America. How sick is that? Got the little send-off here with your name, address and whatnot. Yeah, man, that's sick. No product is contained in this box. Display only. Huh. Maybe this was just a display box. Please go to the cash desk. Maybe it never had a game in it. Anyway, very, very happy with this box. It is fantastic. Going to look great in my collection. So yeah, Callum, really appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. If you guys are not subscribed to his channel, which you probably are, I will stick his links in the description below. Go check him out. But yeah, really appreciate that. And I love how it came about. This will like hold sentiment now because it was a trade and wasn't just something I found on the shelf. Just like Conker's Bad Fur Day holds sentiment because Ian and the boys over at the N64 Pals Facebook page sorted me out with that, helped me get it. Definitely adds to the experience, adds to the memories when there's a story behind these things. So yeah, guys, that is this week's episode. And like I said, game hunting has taken a bit of a back seat, but next week I'm going to try and get out there hard. And make some more sales, obviously, build that game fund up and try to pick up another one of them games off the list. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the series, as always, smash that like button. I really appreciate it. Consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, be rad, stay rad, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.